When it comes to choosing a ratchet, size does matter. I'm Brian Esser from How to Automotive, and I'm here to introduce the Gearwrench Tools new 90-tooth compact head ratchets, so stay tuned for that. So back in the day, we'd find ourselves working on vehicles like this right here, where there's just tons of room and the size of the ratchet really didn't matter. And nowadays, the engine bays on most modern vehicles are super compact. The cars are smaller and they pack them with 10 times the amount of accessories that used to be on the old vehicles. So getting into these tight spaces means we need smaller ratchets. So I'll give you a brief description of the new ratchets. So these are just like their other 90-tooth ratchets, except for the head of the ratchet is 25% smaller than the original versions. So what we got here is a standard straight ratchet with a 25% smaller head. It has a forward and reverse switch that's been recessed so it doesn't actually get any flip when you're working with it. It has a sealed head so it keeps dirt and grime out of it. It has the 90-tooth design. So it's really fine tooth. What that means is you have 4 degrees of arc between each gear in here. So that means you can get in those super tight areas. It features the standard side ratchet and also comes with a compact, shorty, what I call a hand ratchet here. Like I said, it's designed to be 25% smaller, but they claim that it has the same durability and strength as the original ratchet. So if you look at the size of the head here, it's quite a bit smaller. It's even thinner, a few millimeters thinner this way. So it's gonna get in those super tight areas. And as you can see, it's the same length handle. Here it is compared to the flex head version. Now I'm going to show you the ratchets in action. Since these are compact head ratchets, they're going to be best used in compact places, such as like this window regulator on this tailgate on the Bronco. These particular ratchets are 3/8 drive, and the reason why I like 3/8 drive is because you tend to have more socket options. So I'm using it here to unbolt the window regulator, the glass portion of the window regulator on this Bronco. This is the short, or what you call stubby or handheld ratchet that I'm using here, and it's perfect for these type of applications. So this is a perfect example of what the 25% smaller head will come in handy. Right here I'm taking off this Ejar valve, and the head of the ratchet is right up against the pipe. And with a standard ratchet, you can see here the socket is a slight angle here. It's not very flush, and there's a risk of rounding out the bolt because you're at an angle. So using the smaller compact head ratchet would be a much better choice, or using extensions in this particular case. So I was able to remove both of these fasteners using the compact head ratchet here. I didn't need any extensions or anything. I got in there and was able to remove them both. Here's another example of the compact head that came in handy working on this Honda alternator replacement. I needed to get the power steering pump out of the way before I can get the alternator out, and it was pretty compact area right here, and this worked perfectly. The compact palm ratchet worked beautifully, getting these super tight areas here, taking off the wiring for the alternator. Coming up from underneath, the bottom bolts for the alternator are super tight, tucked in behind the AC lines here, and having this compact ratchet made it much easier to get to these fasteners and break those loose. There's no way I would get any other type of tool in there. These ratchets are super strong, and you can use them for day-to-day use on just about everything you can throw at it. So if you're interested in adding a set of these to your collection, I will leave links for it down in the description of the video. I'm Brian Esser from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, encourage you to subscribe, invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.